This is Antoine Hanzel with UDLR, and I'm on the line right now with two guys that run a great company, up and coming company called Round 3 Gaming. You may have heard of them before. You may have even been to a few of their tournaments in the past. Most recently, they had a awesome tournament in, what was that, College Park? And that would be Fusion 2. And they ran a Smash 4 tournament, Melee, as well as Street Fighter. So, what we wanted to do was to introduce slash reintroduce them to you guys so you can see who they are because you're going to be going to their tournaments in the future. It's already a foregone conclusion. If you guys seen their last facility and their last tournament, that is a place that you want to be, and we want to make sure that that the door is open and you can't say that you didn't know. So with that, I'll go ahead and let Kevin introduce the company first.
The company? Well,
Round 3. Oh, I guess I call it a company. I don't know why I call it a company. It feels like a company when I deal with you guys, man, because you're very professional.
Thank you. But Round 3 is basically a tournament provider. We're based in Atlanta, and we host a lot of fighting game community games like Smash 4, Street Fighter, Marvel, those kind of games.
Okay. All right. So tell us a little bit about your history as far as where you guys came from, how long you guys been around.
Good.
All right. So the voice you're hearing now is Brendon. Me and Kevin started Round 3 Gaming back in 2012. It was in the living room of a house I think he was going to rent and live in.
Nice.
And I don't know, we were just chilling on the couch and we were talking and it's like, hey Kevin, why don't we start a gaming organization? And he thought I was crazy. We talked about doing things, together as far as business ideas before. And I was just like, dude, we both love video games. We grew up playing, Smash. We grew up playing, we even played card games. We played Yu-Gi-Oh! We played a lot of Pokemon. We grew up basically on Nintendo. Then we went to Xbox and we played a lot of Halo, went to MLG events. We've placed at MLG and combines and all that type of stuff. We've beaten the #1 team in Europe online, for the record, online. It wasn't real, but we did.
But you still got the W though.
We still got that W though against the #1 team in Europe in Halo. And after all of that video game history, man, I used to come. Me and Kevin are neighbors, so we were neighbors growing up. Lived in the same subdivision. I lived up the hill, he lived down the hill. And in rain, sleet, hail, or snow, I would come down the hill with my Xbox to Kevin's house to game. So
Nice.
We started Round 3 Gaming in 2012. And, we just decided that it's just going to be a dedication and we're not going to quit. We're just going to keep going.
Okay. Well, as far as venues, like where did you guys start? I mean, like where were your first venues starting and getting the ball rolling with the thing?
The first venues, man, honestly, were like in our living rooms. We did a lot of local tournaments, maybe at Brendon's old apartment where he used to live. We held tournaments there with P2W. A lot of the guys we knew around the community. We've been growing, and we've done a lot of stuff over at Perimeter. I don't know if you guys remember that, but we used to hold a lot of fighting games over there, Street Fighter and Marvel.
Are we talking about the Microsoft store?
Yeah, Perimeter Microsoft store. Sorry. Right. And
Nice.
We've done stuff at just random venues, that any place that we can get our hands on, like the X Center.
X Station.
The X Station. I can't remember where it was now.
The Danny Center.
The Danny Center too. We've done it at a Buffalo Wild Wings. We've just tried to grind our way up to
Mall.
Nice. And so basically from that, you guys kind of morphed into the series that you guys are calling Fusion now.
Right.
So how did that? When was the first Fusion tournament? Because my first Fusion tournament was Fusion 2, this past tournament, and just the impression that I got off of that. I'm going to be going to the next and the ones thereafter. But where was the first one? How did the first fusion come about?
The first fusion started. It was in May 17th of this same year. It was over. It was at the Hilton on Thornton Road,
Lithia Springs. No, it
Lithia
was
Spring.
Thornton Road, the Hilton Garden Inn. We rented a hotel venue, and we had a great relationship with some great sponsors, and we rented it out. It took a lot of money, but we knew what we wanted, and that's always been the goal to create a major tournament.
And tell us about those sponsors.
All right, so um, sponsors we had the Secret Game Shop, which uh, was a good friend of mine. Still is. He's still a sponsor. He helped out with Fusion 2 a little bit. He did the gift for the instigation station at Fusion for Smash 4. I worked at GameStop for 4 years, and he went and started his own game store. So he called me and said, "Hey, Brendan, are you still doing any of those events?" And I was like, "Yes." So I definitely thank God for it, because that's something I was believing faithfully for. I was like, man, we need some sponsors. God, what's up? So he called me. That checked in. Um, our other partner, hopefully we'll be able to bring them back for Fusion 3, is AWA, Anime Week in Atlanta. They
Wow.
helped us out with some stuff as well. And Fusion 1, everything was beautiful. It was uniform. We had AWA come out, and we had a pretty nasty Smash tournament, resulting in the same exact thing happened in Fusion 2 that happened in Fusion 1. It was Fatality versus Scat. Neos was third. Player 1 got knocked out by Neos. It was like Fusion 1 repeated itself in
Fatality
Smash.
went
Oh
to
my
losers,
goodness.
came back and took the whole set, took everything.
It was crazy.
Wow. A repeat.
A
Yep.
repeat. But this
Wow,
time on a
that's
bigger
great.
stage. But it was a repeat.
Right. And when we say a bigger stage, I mean they're talking very much literally a bigger stage. Like the facility that they had Fusion 2 in was a nice size facility. A facility that I would say could facilitate a national event, honestly. Um, yeah, that they had some space there. Actually, there was more space than we even used. Were able to use, and we definitely want the next Fusion 3 to uh, utilize a lot more space,
Mhm.
which is one of our goals in letting the community know what the deal is, because we definitely want you guys to come out and take advantage of uh, that beautiful facility. It's like a gymnasium, but it's kind of bigger than a gymnasium in a way. I mean, it has a stage, it has like uh, spotlights and smoke coming out, little smoke machines and all that. Man, is like, jeez, man. Then they had the music and the acoustics and everything that was in there. It was really awesome. So, do we have a time frame as far as when Fusion 3 would be uh, coming about, or is that still in development?
It's partially in development. We've thought about maybe doing it sometime late February to early March, but the competition
Okay,
during that time frame is just so fierce. There's so many tournaments going on that we don't want to take away from those tournaments. So it was either going to be that or sometime in April, and we haven't seen anything happen in April. So it's still
okay.
under discussion, but it's going to be one of those
So is the goal kind of to be like a for the most part with no conflicts, a quarterly?
almost a quarterly.
Almost a quarterly.
That's
Almost a quarterly. I see.
Maybe a yeah, quarterly would best fit it. We want to do at least 3 or 4 fusion tournaments if we can next year. Just to give players that major feeling more than just once a year. So you know how when you go to a major, you get a little better after every major you go to, but then after you get better, you're like, dang, I gotta wait another year for final round.
Right.
But basically, what we want to try to do is that as a competitive gamer myself, Me and Kevin are kind of like retired from being super competitive and going to tournaments and competing. But I remember uh, the fire I had and how hungry I was when I would go to like a major event, like a MLG event, and how much better I would get. But I'm already out of the bracket. I would get impatient. I would want the next MLG to hurry up and come. I'm like, man, I gotta wait 3 or 4 months for the next MLG. But here in fighting game in the fighting game community, you guys wait a year, and I'm like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
like
For
you
the
just
really big things, man. Yeah, like
for the same tournaments.
tipped off 11 is once a year. Final round is once a
uh-huh.
year. What's the other big one? I know MomoCon was a really big tournament that we had. And that's once a year. So no, you're absolutely right, man. As far as like big tournaments where you can fit a lot of people in and get a huge sampling of the community in other communities. Yeah, to have that more than once a year would be a great thing. And us with UDLR, um, our partnership with round three, man, that's just a great look, man. I think that we can do a lot together to promote um, larger tournaments more than once a year. We'll be committed to, help out in any way possible. So, just let us know, uh, what your needs are, and if we can meet them, absolutely, man. We're sold.
That sounds great. I mean,
Yeah, we're absolutely sold.
that is just something that comes from the inside of me, man. Like in my heart, like as a competitive gamer, I'm just like, man, I'm hungry, and once a year is not enough. So
Right,
uh,
right,
I
right.
think about other tournaments. Sometimes you have really, really big tournaments that take maybe 2 or 3 years to happen again. And hopefully, like, with you guys involved and any more people that I just believe God brings us, we'll be able
Mm.
to take over and grow and just be monumental and just be able to never sell out and give those players what they need and what they want and stay committed to the community. So
And you know what? And that you said it all, man. When you're community focused and community centered, everything else is just going to come to you. If you're in it for the wrong reasons and the community isn't number one,
mhm,
that's when everything kind of falls apart. You get exposed like really quickly that way. But when you keep the community first, everything comes behind it.
mhm.
It's a genuine gesture that I think that people appreciate and that people are gravitated to, and you guys definitely have that. So we definitely look forward to doing things with you, whatever it is. You let us know, and we'll be Johnny on the spot with it. So what are you guys into right now, man? I mean, as far as game, we're all gamers, and you guys kind of went through your history or whatnot. What are you into right now?
I play a lot of computer games, but console-wise, I want to get back into Smash. I really like the community. They're great guys. I've talked to a lot of them, and I want to be out there, and I want to do more than just sit around and be a
Yeah.
TO. I want to be a part of the community.
You want to dig in there? I hear
Yeah.
you, man.
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna compete. Like I'm gonna enter sooner or later. To the people that's listening to this, and even to you, Anton, like you're gonna see, definitely myself entered into some tournaments, representing round three gaming, as well as the players that we have. We've been practicing a lot, and even as we speak, that Nintendo Wii is on. Waiting. For
Hmm.
but when
You heard it.
when you said 8 o'clock, we was just like, all right, he hasn't called us yet.
Yeah.
So maybe we could play the Smash real quick. So
See, get it in whenever you can. Y'all heard it right here from was this RG
R3G. I just
R3G
realized it's
R3G Brendan and
Brendan,
Kevin.
Brendan, my gamer tag at the events in Smash would be CEO. So that's R3G CEO. Brendan, and I think Kevin's just gonna go by Kevin. So,
Hey, well, you guys heard it here. Look for them. They're gonna be out there, and yeah, it'll be great to see you out here in the community, man. I mean, there's a lot of tournaments going on in Georgia as far as locals are concerned, And so you have like definitely no shortage
Yeah,
of events to go to. So I mean, we have Gamer Mingle, we have UDLR,
cool
um,
hands. Gwinnett
yep,
Brawl.
Hands, Gwinnett Brawl,
Yeah.
Flashback.
Flashback,
Oh yeah,
man.
GX, all that, man. So there's a lot going on out here in Georgia. So all right, guys. Well, if there's anything else you guys want to add, man, definitely tell the community about it.
Um,
Uh,
I guess
Go ahead.
just be on the lookout for Fusion 3. Be on the lookout for Fusion 4, Fusion 5. Um, this is it. I mean, it's hard work. It's hard work, but when you love what you're doing, you know, after it's all said and done, you're really proud of what you've done. So I just want to give you guys the best tournament experience. I'm really big on quality. I want you guys to get there, and I want it to be competitive. I want it to be quality, and just a good time, a good time. So we'll focus on that. You guys focus on your game, and just come out.
Absolutely. Well, let me ask you about this too. Do you guys get into Street Fighter?
I think I am gonna get into Street Fighter.
You're gonna get into Street Fighter Five, right?
Yes,
You're gonna at least dabble in it, right?
yes.
If-
And when I say that, I'm actually serious. Like I told my girl, like I was just like, she's like, well, what do you want for Christmas? And I was like, a PS4. Like,
PS4, man. Yeah. I'm really excited to see the Street Fighter Five come out, and definitely as far as the Fusion Three is definitely gonna have Street Fighter Five there.
Definitely.
Yes.
we're gonna try our best to make it happen. When Kevin says definitely, normally that means it's gonna be there. But
Well, if UDLR
uh-oh.
is taking care of the Street Fighter stuff, Painbot's he's already on top of it. We already got like, well, I think we bought two PlayStation 2s on Black Friday.
Oh,
Or not two, I'm sorry. Two PlayStation
Oh,
4s on Black Friday. And yeah, all we need to do is buy the games now. And we'll probably get another couple before the next Fusion. So
that's great. All right.
when you guys, yeah, whoever out there is excited about Street Fighter 5, Fusion 3 is going to be where you want to go to play it.
Okay. That's an announcement from Anton. So he made it
That's
official.
it. We're calling it out right now. UDLR is going to make sure that Street Fighter 5 is at Fusion 3.
Oh snap! All right, better come ready.
Bank on it. So, all right, guys. Well, man, it was a good call, man. I think that this was very productive. It's good to reintroduce you guys back out there into the community, and yeah, man, I'm just looking forward to Fusion 3 right now, man. Y'all got me hype all over again for Fusion 3. I'm hype all over again. I'm ready for it to
I'm
hurry up and
like,
come.
dude,
So,
I wanna knock somebody out. I wanna send somebody home.
yeah, right. And so just keep it. Oh, so this is what we need to do. You guys need to let us know what your social media is. Tell us about your social media. How can people find out more about Round Three Gaming?
we're also on Twitter and Instagram with the same handle, Round Three Gaming, the number three. Um, and then just check out our website, round3gaming.net, for more information.
That has everything on it. It should have our social media, our Facebook, and everybody in the fighting game community, at least in Georgia and Florida and the Southeast. Shout out to the Southeast. Um, are big on Facebook. We'll try our best to step our Facebook presence up. We're gonna keep working on these sponsors. We're gonna keep working on larger pop bonuses. That's my division. If you guys want to know the roles, like I'm all about getting the tournament system running. Kevin is all about the everything else. So, so all
Yeah,
I gotta do is basically I lock in the. I'm the guy at the meetings, the venue. I'm the guy with the Facebook and social media with John and our team, our social media team, and then Kevin is like he's the puppet master basically.
yeah.
He does everything else.
Got it. All right. And if anybody missed any of that, I'm definitely going to attach all the links to this video. So, all right. With that, guys, we're going to go ahead and call it a night. This won't be our last interview together. And until then, this has been Antoine, UDLR Hanzo, and Round 3 Gaming. Catch you guys later.
Take care.
All right, man. See ya.